Now, dear students, in this video we will learn how we can design our own template in KiCad. Like you have seen the previous video. If you go to File and New Project from Template, you can see these are list of all the templates that are already provided by the KiCad. So we are now going to design our own template that will show up over here in the list of the templates so that we can use them in our projects. So for designing a template, our custom template, there are few of the things that are mandatory. Let's first of all look into the files in a KiCad template. There should be a folder with the template name, and in that template name folder you should have a folder with the name meta, and then you have files, schematic file and a PCB file in the template name folder. And in the meta folder you should have an icon with the dimensions of 64 cross 64 pixels and an info.html file that will tell or describe the things that are present in the template. And the images as optional. If you want to add your images in the description of the template, then you can add images in the meta file, meta folder. So let me show you that if you look onto the template, uh, this template name folder, in the template name folder there is a folder meta. In the meta you have an icon, and you can see over here these are all the icons above. Like over here, this is the icon, this is the icon. So these are present in the meta folder. And you have description with the name info.html. If you, let me just expand this, when you click on any of the icon, you see over here this is the description over here, from starting from over here till over here. This is the description of this template, and this description is written in HTML file that has the name info.html. And in the description you can see over here, this is the image of the board. That board is actually the image file that is present in the meta folder. Similarly, once you choose like if I choose this STM32 discovery template, click on this and hit OK, and it will ask me to write the project name, let's say STM32, and let's save this on the desktop and hit save. And when you open the schematic editor, these are the two files. You can see over here, these are the connectors of that STM32 discovery board. That is actually this, the template name with the .schematic extension. And if you open up the PCB editor, and you will find the footprint of this discovery STM32 discovery board. That footprint is actually the PCB file that is present in the, this is the footprint. This is the file that is present in the template name folder with the .pcb file extension. So the template of a KiCad include should have a template name folder with the meta. In the meta you have an icon, a description in HTML format, and images as optional if you want to add image in your description, and there should be schematic and PCB files of that template. So let's just start by building this template. Let me close this. Let's close this, close project, and let's say I want to design a template that has a microcontroller, and let's say that microcontroller is pick microcontroller, and let's say it's pick underscore MCU. That is the template name folder. So in that template name folder, if I double click on this, there should be a file, a folder with the name meta. And in the meta folder you should have the icon. Let's say I am going to use this icon that is present on my desktop. Let's copy this and let's open the meta folder and place the icon over here. The next thing is I want to create a file with the name info.html. So over here let's go to new, and you can let's create this file by opening notepad, and let's save this file in that meta folder that is on the desktop. Pick MCU in that meta folder, and let's name it info, and it should have the type of HTML, that is hypertext markup language file. Let's just choose the HTML hypertext markup language, and let's hit save. And now let's minimize, and you have an info.html file over here. Let's see in the large icon. So we have created our template folder. In the template folder we have created a meta folder, and now we are going to add over here the PCB files, the schematic and the PCB files over here in the template folder. For doing that, let's go to KiCad and let's create our new project, and let's save this project in pick MC over here, and let's uncheck this. We don't want to create a folder because we want to directly place the schematic and that files over here, and let's name this file as the template folder name, pick underscore MCU. So the folder name and the file name should be same. So let's just save this, and we have created pick MCU PCB and schematic file in that folder. So let me show you. Let's close this. This is our pick MCU underscore template file. So over here we have meta. In the meta we have icon and the info.html file, and outside we have the schematic and the board files. So next what we are going to do is we are going to add our template design in the schematic and in the PCB editor.